Binks, you can't just shoot me dead with a gun. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm so proud, Bings. Your first murder. At least that I know of.
That you know of, yeah. If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it.
I'm laughing at you. You're a fucking idiot.
Come on, laugh away.
I was ready to hug it out with him, but he's just the same prideful, stupid Edgeworth that I married.
I'll get out anyway.
Honey, we really need to get you to therapy.
Every single character in this series needs some therapy, but yeah, especially Edgeworth.
It sure gets quiet up here in the mountains when you're all on your own. Cue some dude with a fucking knife coming and shanking him, Jesus. Alone. I guess I should go check out the shack just down the path. This doesn't sound like a horror movie at all. Maybe, well, this is a horror movie if we find...
Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Coco and Moon are here with guest Binks, and we are continuing Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations.
Man, and y'all missed hearing Moon describe how she will torture Larry.
Yeah, you know, that actually reminded me, like, I was thinking of trying something new when recording, when instead of, like, stopping for episodes just to run through, because so often there's such a good commentary in between episodes and that gets lost.
I give you permission to do it, but like, just thinking of like my horrible, terrible takes that come between fucking recordings is just, it reminds me a lot of when, I think Grumps still do this even, where like the end card is often them doing something fucking bizarre.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly why I started thinking about it. I was like, oh man.
Okay, just a quick aside. Here's how I was talking about hurting Larry butts. I talked briefly about how much I fucking hated Matt on guard and doing his voice, and Binks was like, well, do you hate him more than you hate Larry? And I'm like, no. I would stomp on Larry with cleats. But I would put carpet over him first, so it wouldn't do much damage. It would just hurt a little bit.
But the carpet is clearly to roll his dead body in, right?
Yeah.
Don't out our Binks!
I'm gonna roll him in the carpet and then put him in that river. And he can go on a log flume ride. He being the log. So there you go. That's how Larry Butts would die. By my hand. I jump up and down on his scraggly fucking body. Larry, is there something you want to tell me about this picture you drew of me fucking falling into the abyss?
Hey, I've got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's here now with Pearl. 2 losers cooking potatoes together forevermore.
What am I gonna do with him?
Well,
Also,
Moon's
you can't
got a
have my
few.
daughter.
Moon's got a few ideas, Phoenix.
Phoenix, unfortunately, is attached to him, and I can't... I mean, childhood friends are one thing, but you know what you can do with childhood friends? Put them in the trash. In fact, I suggest it. Especially if they're shit. Anyway. Alright then, what do you think about this picture, Pearls? Since you have all the brain cells in this hut.
I think it's really well drawn.
Pearls, you're adorable. I love you. Oh my god.
I can't draw at all, so I think it's really amazing.
See, someone appreciates it. It's tough getting the flames to look like that, you know?
It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like a dream, a wonderful fantasy.
My favorite fucking pose she has, where she's like holding her face. So cute.
No, it wasn't a dream. She really flew. I'm telling ya, Iris really flew that night.
But, Mr. Maurice...
you do. Please don't look at me like that, Pearl. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase, I beg of you!
I guess this picture really is a representation of what Larry thinks he saw.
Okay, so I was half asleep when I was here that night. But I was wide awake after the lightning struck!
How many beers did you have, dude?
And I saw what I saw! It was exactly like I drew in the picture!
Looks like I don't have any choice but to take this sketch at face value. Are we sure it's not Phoenix? Like, honestly.
Hey! What's with the look of doubt on your face?
Poor Pearl. Pearls?
Yes, Mr. Nick?
I've been meaning to ask you about the night of the murder. Where were you, and what exactly were you doing when it all happened?
I was just, well, I'm just a kid, you know? Something everyone forgets. I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing, does it, Mr. Nick?
Sorry, Pearls, but yes, it does. You literally were with the murder victim right before everything happened. On the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Miss Donham's room reading a book together. But Miss Donham was murdered, and you, Pearls, were at the Inner Temple.
Mm,
Just what exactly happened that night, Pearls? Come on, honey.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick.
Pearls, not you too! Oh my god!
I've been a bad girl.
What did someone do to my baby?
I know I'll be punished.
What are you talking about, Pearls?
My spiritual power. It has disappeared.
No, my baby. What? Her powers have disappeared? What the? What?
I'm living for these reactions.
What do you mean your powers disappeared, Pearls?
It's all over for me. A spirit medium who can't channel spirits is like a painter who can't paint.
Hey! What are you looking at me for?
Pearls. Did you try to channel someone's spirit right here at the Hazakura Temple? Tried, but failed, perhaps? Baby!
Way to go, Nick! You made her cry! That was really cruel of you!
Oh my god, Larry, you stupid fuck, I'm gonna kill you. Just as I thought. Phoenix, why did you make such a brain leap there, though? My brain was like totally on a different track. I'm gonna have to break her psyche lock to get the... My brain still wants to say psycho lock. To get the truth out of her.
Out of
It's
curiosity,
Edgeworth.
what did you think?
I didn't really have like thoughts in that direction. It was more like either Maya did something to her or like that would have been where my brain headed. Like I was kind of like no thoughts, head empty while I was reading. But like what I would have jumped to was Maya doing something to maybe protect Pearl by taking something away from her, or maybe I don't know if what spirit mediums can do. Obviously, I'm not super up to date on their methodology, but I was like, maybe Maya took her powers, maybe she sealed them, maybe they did something weird and did like a spirit bomb, combine their powers for great effect. I don't know.
Now I'm just like
imagining inner temple. What?
Now I'm just like imagining Pearl doing a Kamehameha.
I want that deeply. She can be a Dragon Ball protagonist.
Destroys Larry.
Yes.
God, baby Super Saiyan Pearl, somebody please draw it.
Oh my god. That should be the thing I draw today. But yeah, like because Pearl wasn't ever supposed to be in the inner temple, but she obviously went there because Maya's like her only family as far as I understood, and she's really attached to her. So I figure since she was like, I'm a spirit medium, I should go witness all this stuff that Maya's doing, so maybe I can do it someday. And then she goes there after she, like, I guess probably finished reading books with Miss Donim, and then got caught there. But, like, I don't know. The problem is, where the fuck did Donim go? Or did she go with?
No, I think Elise actually, Nick bumped into her and she was like, have you seen Pearl? She never showed up in my room.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That was the initial freak out, was Pearl is missing. That was weird. I forgot about that. That's the next Mario game, is Pearl is missing.
February 9th, Hazakura. Bowser is missing. Hazakura Temple, main gate.
Bowser is missing? Oh god, everybody on the cast is missing. I wonder if Sister Bikini has gone back to the main hall already. Well, I would hope, since we're here. I haven't seen Gumshoe around for a while either. Oh no, they're making out. If there's a tie on the door, knock. Maybe they're having a cup of tea together somewhere.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
Oh my god!
Oh!
Gumshoe is Sister Bikini's type. I mean, yeah. Gumshoe's pretty fucking cute.
He is.
Oh, Maggie has a threat.
What?
Maggie.
Oh, never mind.
She's a character in the game. I don't know
I
if you've
just
seen any
figured
other
she doesn't
cases
know.
with her. February 9th, Hazakura Temple, main hall.
Well, what's the damage? How is the sacred cavern?
It looks like it survived, but we have a bigger problem now. I told Sister Bikini all about it. About the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside the sacred cavern. Technically it's 4, because Iris can unlock 1.
But who? Who could have done that? The only people who know how to set those trick locks are those of the Karain tradition.
We have Iris at the sacred cavern trying her best to open them for us right now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk with you about, Sister Bikini. You know what I want at the end of this case is to know her real name.
That would be cool. Oh yes, we were in the middle of a chat, weren't we?
Yes, you were telling me how the Master of Kurain disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Fey suddenly appeared at this temple.
It was about a week ago when Mystic Elise, no, I mean Mystic Misty, arrived. After she showed me the talisman that proved she was the master, she said, someone is trying to destroy the Korean tradition's main family line. I am here to put a stop to them.
Someone was trying to destroy the main family line.
There is only one heir to the title of master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. That child becomes the new master of Korean, and her daughters, the main family. All other mediums become branch family members with no hope of controlling the clan.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
That's
We are
why
literally getting Naruto right now.
That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line.
Exclamation point. Is the power of the master worth this much bloodshed? Well, time to arrest a whole family, I guess.
You believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know its power is real.
Yes, I do. It's been 3 years since I first met Maya. In that time, I've seen her channel the spirits of the dead plenty of times. During the Mask Star Demask case, and during Maggie Beard's trial, too. Or is it Birdie?
Bird, yeah.
Bird. Thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help me out when I need her the most. I cry all the time. I love her so much.
The Korean technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know. I mean, the ability to commune with the dead, that's true psychic power, you know. Members of the tradition have always been there, behind every important leader. Who wouldn't respect such a tremendous skill?
I suppose so, but with all that power and influence, I kind of expected you to be really rich by now.
Are you saying we're poor, Mr. Wright? Ho ho ho! You're very direct, aren't you? People don't believe in it anymore, you see. All because of one little mistake.
A mistake? What mistake?
It was 17 years ago. That's when everything came crashing down. All because of that incident.
That incident? Is she talking about what I think she is?
I'm sure the records still exist if you're interested. Locked up, of course. It was called the DL6 incident. That's the name of the file.
Jesus.
You thought we were done with that, didn't ya?
Every goddamn fucking step forward we take, it's one more with that stupid fucking case. Every time. Ugh, everything leads back to Edgeworth. Every time. The deceased one, I mean. The DL6 incident, huh? Oh boy. DL6 incident. Hey, Edgeworth, come over here. Let's talk about this so we can have you tote your trauma out. I know it well. I handled a related case just 3 years ago. I love her. She's so cool.
Oh, that's right. So it was you who was the defense attorney on that case.
A murder that took place 17 years ago. During an earthquake.
It was the first time in the country's history the police ever used a spirit medium. The idea was to channel the victim's spirit to learn the identity of the murderer.
And the medium who performed the channeling was Misty Fey, Maya's mother.
Through Mystic Misty's channeling, the name of a certain man surfaced. Armed with that as evidence, the investigators were spurred into action.
But that man... he was found not guilty, wasn't he?
That's right, he was. And the case remained a mystery.
So you know what? Something just hit me now. So, the man who was named guilty on account of what Misty Fey had said during her channeling was Yanni Yogi. And he was found not guilty, but he was found not guilty only because, if I remember correctly, they had said that due to oxygen deprivation, he had not been able to control himself.
Mm-hmm.
But despite that, she was still, like, sort of cast as having been completely wrong. And we know she was, but why would that be held against her? Just because of the case of oxygen deprivation. Like, wasn't he still, like, held accountable for Gregory George's death?
I'm guessing that because it was not a clean open and shut, and also because of how it was the first time they ever used a medium and the last, it was probably like a this will prove it or disprove it sort of mentality within the court system, and therefore probably the newspapers picked it up and she was just smeared continually about being a fraud.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Alrighty.
In other words, we failed. It was the first case the world had ever seen the Korean tradition openly involved in. It was all over the media, the public, the judiciary, the people of Korean village. Everyone judged her. Everyone said Mystic Misty's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared, vanished while everyone still thought of her as a fraud.
But I know the truth. Misty Fey's spirit channeling wasn't a sham at all.
Of course it wasn't. And since you managed to reveal the truth, we're finally making a comeback. The Korean tradition is starting to recover at last. But with a new master wielding the power of the clan.
Does she mean Maya?
The spiritual power of the Korean channeling technique is in the blood.
Maya's told me... Golly. Gumshoe's loud. Maya's told me the exact same thing before.
We, the women of the Fey family, have always been spirit medium. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us.
According to Maya, only the women in the family can inherit that power.
God, it felt weird doing her voice again.
Yeah, for a moment I was like, who was doing Maya again?
Yeah.
The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Alma. But with each new generation, only one daughter becomes the new master.
And the ones who don't become branch families, right?
That's right. And it's always the cause of tragedy.
You know, Maya had a sister too, an older sister named Mia.
Oh yes, I've heard of her.
What? You know about Mia?
Of course. She became a lawyer in the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother.
And lost her life as a result.
Do you know what Mystic Mia is rumored to have said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother that she became a lawyer. She also didn't want to fight with her sister over the leadership of the tradition.
Really? Me and you both, Feeny. Jesus.
Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. I guess Mystic Mia got tired of seeing all the rivalry between her mom and her aunt.
That's right. Misty Fey had an elder sister too. And Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp the master's seat from her.
Mystic Misty's sister is Mystic Morgan, as you probably know.
Morgan? There's a name I know well. It was a year ago now, at Maya's home, Corain Village. What she did was terrible. It was all so she could make her own daughter the next master. Huh?
Pearl.
Yeah.
Oh! I didn't realize that Pearl was that close to Maya.
Yeah. So you remember a while ago I was like, actually there was one other case that I should have told you to see. It was that case that involves...
Okay.
That's where you first meet Pearl.
Okay. I'll watch that later then.
I believe that's case 2?
Yep. It's the one currently being uploaded.
Yeah.
This will be dating it when we record this.
That's just a little, it's fine.
I suppose if you know about Mystic Morgan's daughter, then you must have already realized that Iris...
Huh? Iris? What's Iris got to do with any of this? What the hell? Hold on. Hold the phone. No. 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 Mm-mm. No, they do not look anything alike. No. No, they do look alike. I hate this. No. That's not nice. Don't do this to me, game. Don't say it ain't so. Please.
That Iris is Mystic Morgan's daughter.
Daughter.
I'm having a fucking crisis over here. Feeny, hold me. I'm having a crisis. What? Iris is what?
He's having a crisis too.
Is she kidding me? Iris is Morgan Fey's daughter? What an interesting choice of a name, I just realized. No, you know what I mean, Coco?
Yep.
Boy! Why is there Arthurian legend in my Phoenix right? Anyway,
Right.
did you just say that Iris is Morgan Fey's daughter?
Oops, I thought you already knew.
Bikini, what the fuck?
It sounded like you'd met one of Mystic Morgan's daughters already.
I have. I know her very well. She lives in my house.
Oh?
Yes. Pearls. Pearl Fey. But I always thought she was an only child.
You jest! That child! She's Mystic Morgan's! I had no idea.
Everybody's having realizations.
Mystic Morgan. But she's in prison now, isn't she?
Yes, ever since she was found to be a co-conspirator in a murder case last year. That's why I adopted Pearl. Boy, that woman, she don't look nothing like Pearl, that's for sure. She looks like the other child, though. It was all done to set Pearls up as the next master.
And she old too, let me tell you.
Damn, like, she gotta be, cause the fuck.
I see. So I've been wrong all this time. Mystic Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2.
Huh? Huh? Excuse me, what? Coco! Coco! You absolutely have set me up. No wonder I'm Phoenix right in this fucking case. 3? What do you mean 3?
Yes, Iris, her twin sister, and Mystic Pearl.
Same! What? Twin sister?
Oh, didn't you know? It all happened
The
20
gossip!
years ago.
I'm not about the gossip, give me the fucking tea! Tell me! Tell me everything!
I love how she's casually dropping bombs.
Oh, hadn't you heard? fucking
she's-
Bikini making up daughters just to fuck with Phoenix.
Oh my god, that would be the most hilarious thing.
Yes, and haven't you heard of the 4th daughter, Laquisha?
And the 5th daughter, Pixel Moon.
Shut the fuck! No! I will not. No. I can't do it. I can't go through this hell again.
After the clan leadership was taken from her by her sister, Mystic Morgan's life crumbled.
And then she shot out like 3,000 babies, I guess.
I mean, that's what you do when your life crumbles, isn't it?
Sure. Don't ask me, ask a heterosexual.
It wasn't many years later that Karain's reputation hit an all-time low. When Mystic Morgan's husband realized his wife would never become the master, he left her and the village, taking their twin daughters with him.
You know?
Is that
Go ahead.
is that how custody works? I don't understand.
I mean, in this lawless land, sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're right. You're right. This has got a donut. What am I fucking saying?
I don't get why he took the girls, though.
Yeah,
Is he
I don't
spiteful?
understand either.
I
But I was just gonna say, you know, in all fairness to Morgan, that was a pretty fucked up thing that Misty did.
How awful.
I can only think that maybe Misty did it because she saw her sister's bad attitude and said, I don't think I want her to become the master.
Maybe, yeah, that's possible.
Yeah. Also, reading this dialogue has me remembering something that Edgeworth said.
What would that be, Moon?
Somebody mentioned a jeweler. The daughter of a jeweler.
Do you remember in the fourth case,
The
a certain
thing?
plot that
With
happened
the
there?
thing?
Yeah.
Don't like this.
He was a jeweler, you know. In the end, he remarried, and that's when it happened. He decided to give one of his girls up, to be looked after by us here at the temple, instead of given back to her freaking mother. That was Iris, you see.
It's unbelievable. If Iris has a twin sister. Could it be? Could you tell me one more thing, Sister Bikini? What was the name of Iris's sister?
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I can recall is that her father was a jeweler.
Bikini, is it Dahlia? Bikini! Please!
I know.
What have you just
Moon, I know you said bikini, is it Dahlia? But it sounded like bikini is Dahlia.
Oh god. No! No! Get away from me! No! That would be very bad. Well, that's a clue, I guess. A jeweler. Thank you very much. You've helped clear up a lot of details. Pearls had 2 older sisters. Huh.
Yes, that's right. No doubt it was all because of Mystic Morgan's anger towards the main family.
Oh, Phoenix, are you stupid? Also, my brain, every time I see that woman, is like, hair too big, full of secrets. Anger. What do you mean?
Her twin daughters were taken from her by her jeweler husband. But even that couldn't destroy her dream that a child of hers would one day lead the clan.
That's why she had pearls?
It seems that the incident here was a result of Mystic Morgan's anger. It was able to break free of the bars that confine her.
I'm grappling with the absurdity of getting so fucking mad you get pregnant and spit out a child. We're that fucking pissed. Pearls has no real dad. Pearls is just the product of a temperament. I cannot believe. So Iris has a twin sister. Yes, Phoenix, we've been here before. The plot thickens. Like my fucking blood, Jesus Christ.
You're about to birth a baby, Moon.
No, I'm about to have a stroke. There's no baby involved. Fucking, I'm just gonna suplex everybody in this goddamn game. But this information will be useless unless I can flesh it out a bit more. I need to ask more questions and get some more info. Info in orange.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You want to know what's great? Phoenix literally gives us this answer at the end of the 4th case. Like, when it seems like he's just still in denial about Dahlia, he's like, what if she had a twin sister?
Yeah.
Phoenix!
It was good foreshadowing, because he was like, you know, I don't think that was really her.
That's right! Oh my god! No! No! They're...
We all were calling him a simp, but he really knew.
Met her before. I have to run to the bathroom to have a crisis. I would be right.
Okay.
Therapy.
Excellent. Great.
Everything that I hoped for, those reactions.
Yes. That's why I can't wait for you to play Investigations 2 and have reactions of your own.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That's why I'm enjoying your Danganronpa 2, because I'm like, yes, it's blind for Coco. Although I feel like you take a lot of this twist very well there, that you don't have big reactions.
Yeah. I'm not as reactive as Moon here.
And I'm like, you're so smart, you just figure a lot of them out before it happens.
I remember in the very first case how much grief the others gave me when we saw Byakuya's body, and I instead focused on the binoculars and was like, what the hell is that?
I remember. You're like, you're not even crying over him being dead.
Nope, what are those weird looking binocular things?
You were just relieved you didn't have to voice him anymore. Maybe sad because I love your Byakuya voice.
Do you? Oh my gosh.
Even though I adore Byakuya, and I'm like, it doesn't suit him, but it suits him. Trying to remember if we're close to any more mind effing for Moon.
I think just the way in which the body was transported is pretty mind-blowing.
Oh yeah, we have that. So I'm excited for that. And I think that last part of the trial is going to be cool too.
Oh yeah. Still one of the best breakdowns, if not the best in my opinion.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I really liked Kristoff's final one too.
Yes, I was just editing that today, and I was like, oh, it's so cool.
I'm trying to remember. What other ones I really like?
I think I liked Gantz pretty much too.
Oh yeah. Like I really like that one like I don't think it's like his final breakdown, but it's one emote he has where it looks like he's being electrocuted.
Yeah. God, I haven't seen that case in a long time. I gotta go rewatch your play. It was such a long case, but when you get to the end, it's like, oh, it was so good.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it too. Though, like, yeah, if you look at the episodes, like, it's as long as all the other cases combined.
Right. I just